Compound really is a low-position digital money as of now evaluated at $41.01. That has a place with the class of mineable coins, with a market capitalization of $320,906,249, which for the most part is very huge. Over the very past couple of years, digital forms of money, including compound, laid out by and large solid traction in the worldwide monetary world and fundamentally are currently being exchanged comparable to customary resources like stocks, items, and unfamiliar monetary forms, forex, in a sort of huge way. A few institutional financial backers even explicitly consider crypto as a proficient supporting instrument against the taking off expansion and the disturbances in the worldwide economy, or so they for the most part thought. Retail financial backers and dealers in a real sense are essentially keen on digital currencies, for example, comp, since this especially is seemingly the most open monetary market, where various resources in a real sense have the potential for 100x to 1000x increases in a somewhat especially brief time frame in a significant manner. These profits especially are essentially impossible in certainly different business sectors, which sort of is the justification for why most in every practical sense moderate financial backers sort of are cautiously enhancing their current portfolios with digital currencies like compound, while the groundbreaking ones fundamentally commit a critical part of their truly money to this quickly creating resource class, sort of in opposition to mainstream thinking. At this kind of specific intersection, the endeavors of all market members carried the cost of compound to the level at $41.01, where it at present basically sits amazingly. As currently referenced, comp generally is a low-position cryptographic money, since it by and by possesses the 72nd spot in worldwide digital money rankings, the kind of metric that in a real not set in stone, by duplicating the in every practical sense current cost by the market capitalization of the computerized resource in an unpretentious manner. On account of compound, the market capitalization essentially remains at $320,906,249. The significance of this boundary will be somewhat made sense of later in an unpretentious manner. Recently, on September 12, comp for the most part was esteemed at $35.78 at the turn of the two exchanging meetings. Essentially recollect that digital currencies generally are exchanged day in and day out, so every exchanging meeting emblematically closes at 12 p.m., or so they especially thought. The cost change, rate-wise, over the said period by and large added up to 11.25% in a very enormous manner. 7 days prior, on September 6, compound basically was exchanged at $40.07 at the end of the exchanging meeting, denoting the 0% cost shift from that near its current position, which essentially is genuinely huge. On August 13, which in every practical sense was precisely a month prior, the examiners exchanged comp at $54.39, the cost level that fundamentally is at the distance of 24.60% from where it right now essentially remains in an unobtrusive manner. The cost of comp and the readings of CVIX especially are not by any means the only measurements that we use while attracting the cost forecasts a major way. Market capitalization is another significant metric that essentially helps dealers sort of decide the notoriety of the digital currency being referred to, as well as its future possibilities, which is very critical. It's likewise used to evaluate the offer that compound truly holds inside the truly whole cryptographic money market in a quite large manner. The recipe for the estimation of market capitalization basically is fairly straightforward. The coursing supply of the cash being referred to especially is duplicated by its for the most part current cost, certainly in opposition to mainstream thinking. As of the hour of compassing, the market capitalization of comp remains at $320,906,249. Enough to name it the 72nd, actually the biggest coin on the digital currency market, which truly is genuinely huge. Recently, on September 12, the market capitalization of compound generally remained at $279,973,730, certainly in spite of prevalent thinking. 7 days prior, on September 6, the capitalization of comp was $313,229,998 amazingly. A month prior, on August 13, how much capital streaming around this sort of specific market commonly added up to $424,059,293. Most digital currency financial backers sort of stick to the rule that market capitalization likewise decides the dangers related with a kind of specific cryptographic money, and its capacity to basically endure disturbances, which in every practical sense are the extremely normal event on this profoundly unpredictable market. It's certainly evident that the kind of previously mentioned market capitalization of compound permits to generally characterize it as the little cap digital currency that has a place in the OK gathering, or so they generally thought. Since we fundamentally have previously referenced the equation for working out the market capitalization, it would by and large be exceptionally proper to give a piece of this report to the stockpile of comp in a for the most part huge manner. As a matter of fact, for by and large your data, there in a real sense are three sorts of supply for essentially every cryptographic money. The most extreme stock, which in every way that really matters, implies the quantity of coins that would be created on a very specific blockchain all through its presence. The in every way that really matters, complete inventory, which alludes to the quantity of coins previously delivered starting from the commencement of the task. The coursing supply, which clearly alludes to the quantity of coins available for use in, for the most part, different words that in a real sense are overall effectively exchanged on trade stages. The sort of most extreme stockpile of compound basically is 10,000,000 comp. The truly all-out supply of comp at present by and large stands at 10,000,000 coins in an unpretentious manner. The coursing supply of the cryptographic money under survey especially is 7,825,235 comp, which truly is genuinely critical. This compound cost expectation wouldn't in a real sense be somewhat finished without the outline of the exchanging volume available inquiry, since it's the kind of measurement utilized by practically all cryptographic money merchants to affirm the strength of the pattern and the suitability of a market move, which generally is very critical. For example, assuming the breakout to the potential gain explicitly is happening on the rear of the exceptionally low exchanging volume, there generally is an extremely high likelihood that this move by and large is impractical and would explicitly bring about a bullish snare, or so they generally thought. Consequently, it is critical to by and large dissect the very past and the especially current exchanging volume of comp request to comprehend whether this market has a fundamental strength, showing that since we in every practical sense have proactively referenced the recipe for working out the market capitalization, it would really be suitable to dedicate a piece of this report to the stockpile of comp. Over the genuinely beyond 24 hours, the exchanging volume on the compound market for the most part was enlisted at $78,360 when 216 incredibly. Recently, on September 12th, comp generally had an exchanging volume of $27,922,239 in an especially huge manner. 7 days prior, on September 6th, the by and large normal everyday exchanging volume on that market in every way that really matters added up to $17,955,563. So hence, it's critical to examine the past and the extremely current exchanging volume of comp request to basically comprehend whether this market has a hidden strength, showing that since we generally have previously referenced the recipe for working out the market capitalization, it would be for the most part proper to dedicate a